Have you ever missed a week in your business and immediately felt that little twinge of guilt? Like, oh no, I'm slipping, I'm behind, I messed up my consistency. But at the same time, deep down, you knew you needed that break. You knew forcing yourself to show up would have been fake, unaligned, or even harmful. Yep, that was me last week. So today I'm sharing the truth about missing an episode, why I chose rest, what it brought me, and how to come back with confidence, clarity, and compassion. Hey friend, and welcome back to Sparkle and Shine, the podcast where we talk small business, creativity, courage, and the messy, beautiful reality of building something meaningful from the ground up. I'm Cassandra, your creative biz bestie and the heart behind Pretty Pineapple Bead, where I create colorful jewelry for women who want to feel vibrant, bold, and totally themselves. And if you noticed, we didn't have a new episode last week. Yeah, that wasn't the original plan. Normally, I spend Monday and Tuesday prepping, outlining, scripting, getting my thoughts organized. But last week, my husband Joe was off both days, and I chose to spend our time together. On top of that, I was having a very emotionally heavy week, the kind where your mind and your heart feel full in every direction. I didn't have the energy to create something real, and I refused to create something fake. So I chose rest, and honestly, I'm grateful that I did. Today, I want to share that story with you and talk about what it really looks like to pause, honor your own energy, and then come back. Let's start with why I skipped last week and my honest feelings around it. There were two truths happening at the same time. One, I felt guilty, like skipping a week was letting my listeners down or breaking my streak of consistency. And two, I was proud of myself for skipping a week because I honored what I needed in that moment. I always want to be authentic with you. This podcast was never meant to be a highlight reel of happy success stories. My mission has always been to share my business journey honestly. The wins, the lessons, the struggles, and everything in between. And last week, I was not in a place emotionally or mentally to show up in a way that felt aligned. If I had forced myself to record an episode while I was feeling overwhelmed, it would have sounded off. You would have felt it, I would have felt it, and the whole point of this show is connection, honesty, and growth, not performance. So I took a step back. I rested, I gave myself grace, I honored what my mind and body needed. Sometimes we need a brief pause in order to move forward. Here's what my brain tried to tell me and what I told it back. Of course, the thoughts showed up. You're throwing away your consistency. People will think you're unreliable. This is going to slow your momentum. But here's what I know to be true and what I kept reminding myself. Consistency isn't about never missing a week. Consistency is about returning. Breaks don't destroy your business. Avoidance does. Shame does. Silence does. Honoring your energy is not failure. It's leadership. It's sustainable. It's real. And the truth is, that break actually helped me reset. It helped me breathe. It helped me come back today with actual clarity and not forced content. So here's what actually happened during my break and why it matters. Number one, I had an incredible connection at my craft show. On Sunday, a woman walked into my booth and told me that she had dreamed about my necklaces the night before. Instantly, I got goosebumps. She found exactly what she was looking for and emailed me after the show. Together, we curated the most beautiful customized order. It was 2 complete gift sets for the holidays. We created a customized necklace with matching bracelets for her best friend and a customized set of earrings with a matching necklace for her daughter. 2 thoughtful, colorful sets that she'll be gifting this holiday season. It was such a meaningful experience, both in the booth and later through email as we brought her vision to life. Number 2, someone in my business coaching community gifted me free jewelry supplies. After I had shared a few wins in the community, another member had messaged me privately and offered to send me a box of her unused supplies for free. I was shocked. It was such a beautiful moment of community care, and it made me want to pay it forward. So after Christmas, I'm planning to go through my own stash, and I will be gifting supplies to other jewelry artists who need them and will use them. Acts of generosity remind you that you are not alone, even when you feel alone. And number 3, I reconnected with a hobby that has nothing to do with my business. My Facebook feed suddenly became filled with crochet projects recently, and I took that as a sign. So I started a sweater, a whole handmade sweater for myself. It's slow, it's soothing, it has 0 pressure attached to it. When your business is built around creativity, it's easy for creativity to turn into obligation. Crocheting reminded me that I'm allowed to create just for me. These moments, the craft show magic, the unexpected gift, and the creativity reboot, helped me return this week feeling grounded, inspired, and more like myself. If you are in a season where you need a break, or if you're afraid to come back after taking one, here are a few questions for you to sit with. Number 1, where did I push myself past my energy limits this month? Number 2, what would rest look like if I allowed it instead of resisting it? Number 3, what story am I telling myself about stepping back? And is it actually true? Number 4, what's one small step I can take this week to reconnect with my business? If you want to go deeper with these prompts, I will include them in today's Substack post so you can journal through them later. You'll find the link in the show notes. Here's the heart of this episode. You are allowed to take breaks. You are allowed to honor your energy. You are allowed to be human. And you are always allowed to come back. You're not behind. You didn't ruin anything. You didn't lose your spark. You didn't fail your consistency. You pressed pause. And now you're pressing play again. And that return, that comeback, that choice to show up again, that is what builds resilience. That's what builds confidence. And that's what builds a long-term business. Your challenge this week is simple. Choose one thing you want to come back to. It might be posting again, working on your website, replying to emails, creating something just for joy, or simply choosing rest on purpose. Take one small step, then come back and tell me what it was. DM me at Sparkle and Shine Podcast or tag me in your story so I can cheer you on. Thank you for giving me the space to take a breath last week and for coming back today. If this episode made you feel seen, supported, or less alone, please share it with a biz bestie, leave a review, or repost it on your stories. Every single share helps this podcast grow. Remember, friend, breaks don't disconnect you from your business. They often bring you back to yourself. I'll be here next week, and I hope you will too. Until then, keep shining.